So day 2 of week 8, and we start things off with the incline bench press, and my grip is this wide because this is the grip that I use in competition when I flat bench press. So we wanted to work on a variation where I'm at my most weakest, and the way I've done this was to give you a bit of an idea of sometimes how sets can like creep up on you despite the previous set looking, relatively easy. So that was just a set of 5 there on my 4th set at 90 kilos. Then I decided to move up to 100 because I needed to go to the toilet, and whilst I was on my toilet break, I came back and the 15 plates were gone because I was going to redo 90 kilos again. So someone else decided to use the 15s. Of course, the bench was left unattended, so they just probably assumed someone left the weights on, so they used it. So that kind of forced me to just think, like, you know what, let me see what I can do for 100 kilos. So despite not getting the full 5 repetitions, especially of recent, like I feel the bench press has been, I don't want to say I've been plateauing, but my progress has slightly stalled. Some days it feels really good, some days it feels really heavy. And today, I guess it was one of those days where it didn't feel too bad, especially after contracting a virus last weekend. I feel like my strength is slowly now coming back into the group, which is really good. Then we move over to the Penlay row, and again, this was just another indicator that my strength is slowly coming back. This was 10 reps at 110 kilos. Last few reps was a little bit difficult, but again, I still managed to maintain form all the way through and not, create too much what we say body English, where the movements starts looking a bit sloppy, excuse me. Then you move over to the accessories. This was dips. I did a set of 10 at 40 kilos, and then I did 2 essentially back off sets afterwards, one at 13 and one at 20. I want to try and build this back up to where I'll be doing 40, or at least my top set, I'll be trying to do that for all working sets. Same with the weighted chin-ups. This has just been a variation for me where, like, the moment I put weight on this, I struggle like no tomorrow. Despite pulling 110 kilos off the ground, trying to pull myself up with 20 kilos on is a whole different ball game. It's insane. Then we have good old bicep curls, nice and simple. Still again work these variations as hard as you can. I feel like, especially as powerlifters, we tend to be a bit guilty of not really pushing the accessories. Well, push the accessories just as hard as you push your main lifts, is what I always say. Then we finish off with some reverse flies, and that concludes day 2. So like, share, and subscribe. Day 3 on the way.